Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. AMC stock is flat on the day today, which is actually crazy considering some of the drops that you're seeing out there. Stocks are dropping like flies, yet the S&P 500 is almost actually positive today. This is the weirdest stock market crash that you have ever seen in your lives. Take a look at this. Nvidia up almost 4%. Okay. What about Apple? Apple is down 3%. Google is down 3.5%. And Tesla down 6% today. This is by far the weirdest stock market crash you have ever seen in your entire lives. It's very strange because really, AI is the only thing keeping this market alive. With that being said, AMC stock being flat today, now slightly in the green, up 1 cent, about 0.23%, is actually pretty dang impressive. Now, here in this video, we're going to go over everything you need to know in regards to AMC stock and apparently the real reason why AMC stock is down over 90% over the last 2 years or so. So let's start with just that. This article, AMC stock, here's the real reason why shares are down 91% in the past 12 months. Is it conspiracy theories or liquidity risks? Is it stock dilution or just poor management? Here's why AMC shares have been in free fall over the past year. Here we have it. It says AMC stock trading inconsistencies. Says it's been over 3 years since AMC Entertainment became a meme stock darling embraced by retail investors. Facing potential bankruptcy, shares of the movie theater chain rocketed to all-time highs in early 2021 as institutional shorts were squeezed out of their positions. Shares have since fallen precipitously, though, and the company's trading performance has become a hotbed for conspiracy theories. One of the most widely discussed theories among AMC retail shareholders of social media relates to the significant number of AMC's failure to deliver. Now, I don't think that's a conspiracy theory. Obviously, the failure to delivers have been very high, and I mean, AMC's failure to delivers are like 100 times that of Apple. Apple is thousands of times larger than AMC as far as a market cap basis, and yet AMC sees hundreds times more FSDs. That is no coincidence, in my personal opinion. Now, it says failure to delivers occur when a trader is unable to deliver the shares they have sold short within the established time frame. For instance, throughout 2023, AMC's failure to deliver volume amounted to approximately $260 million, an extraordinarily high figure. For comparison, theater Cinemark, which also has a high short ratio, recorded only $25.9 million in FTD volume for 2023. So over 10x Cinemark, which is a competitor to AMC. That's kind of crazy. The elevated failure to deliver rate has repeatedly landed AMC on the threshold securities list, which flags stocks warranting greater scrutiny from regulators due to potential inconsistencies in their trading performance. And AMC has been on here many times. Now, it says naked short selling. This occurs when the short sellers sell shares they don't own or cannot borrow, effectively creating synthetic short sales. Liquidity problems, when there are insignificant shares available for borrowing in the market to facilitate delivery. Shares to deliver, failures to deliver can occur. Market manipulation. In some cases, failures to deliver can be exploited to manipulate share prices. System failures. Errors in clearing and settlement systems can also lead to failures to deliver. Is there something shady going on with AMC stock? During AMC's fourth quarter earnings call that just passed, CEO Adam Aron addressed concerns raised by the company's shareholders regarding various trading matters pushed by recent performance. The CEO responded, quote, "From time to time, there have been concerns amongst some of our shareholders regarding AMC stock trading. 3 examples include the absolute number of failed to deliver shares, synthetic shares, or the duration of AMC Entertainment being on the threshold securities list, among others. We have consistently kept the New York Stock Exchange and appropriate regulatory bodies informed and regularly file public disclosures. However, it's important to clarify AMC is listed on the New York Stock Exchange, but we are not the stock exchange itself." Despite this, Aron emphasized that AMC's primary focus remains showcasing movies in theaters. He suggested there are several factors contributing to the company's recent performance downturn, as he explained. Quote, "So why has our share price been declining? Are these conspiracy theories accurate? Numerous complex factors influence any share price, some well understood and some less so. However, my perspective is straightforward. The movie theater industry, including AMC, has struggled to recover attendance and financial stability from the impact of the Rona. Additionally, the adverse adjusted EBITDA in the summer of 2023 was returning to more acceptable pre-Rona levels. No one anticipated the movie industry being disrupted by debilitating strikes, which will temporarily challenge AMC earnings in 2024. We believe there are numerous other contributing factors, such as rising interest rates and inflationary wage and cost pressures, among others. However, in my opinion, the primary issues are the prolonged recovery period and the strikes of 2023, compounded by the measures we have had to implement to navigate through over 4 years of depressed box office performance. These are the factors exerting pressure on AMC's share price. Come on! Dude, give me a break, man. I just can't even, comprehend that. Delusion. I don't know how much clearer, do I, syllable this out? Delusion. Okay, Adam Aaron, what the hell is wrong with this guy? I'm still kind of ticked off about the whole situation. At least just say. Just say it was because of dilution, or bring that up. Don't just lie to, shareholders. That's crazy. It goes on to say, is there a light at the end of the tunnel for AMC shares? After experiencing a 90% decline over the 12 months, AMC would today be trading at penny stock levels if it were not for the company's reverse stock split. But CEO Adam Aaron believes there's hope for a turnaround. I'm not even going to read what Adam Aaron said because it's ridiculous. Despite Adam Aaron's hopeful speech, the market didn't respond positively to AMC's Q4 earnings. Shares tumbled another 10% following the release of the results in the earnings call. It's unclear if retail shareholders bought into Aaron's optimism. No, at least I didn't. While there was a significant improvement in AMC's key financial metrics in Q4 and throughout 2023, the company still has more liabilities than assets on its balance sheet and remains in a challenging position. It may require a further infusion of capital, likely through additional equity offerings. This in turn would further dilute AMC shares value and likely drive the stock price down. Not likely, it will. If they raise capital, AMC stock's probably going to $2 per share. I don't say that to be the FUD guy. I say that to be the realistic guy. And to let you know, if you're not prepared for AMC stock to fall to $2, I'm sure you are at this point, but if you're not, you got to be prepared for that to happen at any time. If you're not, maybe going out and buying some leap options at the money just to get some exposure, save yourself some capital. That could also make sense because there will probably be dilution at some point. I don't think Adam Aaron is the smartest individual when it comes to, managing AMC right now. When you had to dilute shareholders or go bankrupt and AMC stock was rising, that was easy. But now, this is the difficult part. How do you balance raising capital and keeping the stock high enough to actually do so? He's failing in this regard. And it really doesn't take a lot to succeed here. But we'll see. In the absence of additional capital, the most apparent course of action would be to file for Chapter 11. Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Oh my gosh. The company only stands a chance at avoiding both of these options if its fundamentals improve significantly over the next couple of years. And even then, there's no guarantee. Chapter 11's never a good situation to be in. That basically means you lose everything as an investor. Not good. AMC theaters might actually be around and still operate, but that would not be a good situation. Now, with that being said, what's happening today out there in the markets? Why is AMC stock flat and why are stocks getting beaten down? Well, not a huge reason out there in particular, but you are seeing this rush, this FOMO back into AI stocks. There's no real reason for that, but that's what's happening today. And that's why you're seeing a Tesla, a Google, and Apple just getting destroyed. And Nvidia and some of these other stocks markets are chasing them. You have to own these stocks if you're a hedge fund manager because, if your clients ask you, do you own Netflix? Or Netflix, and nobody cares about Netflix. Nvidia I mean, you have to be able to say yes, or you might lose that client. I think that's a lot of what is actually going on right now. 10-year Treasury yields are up about 4.5 basis points today to 4.22%. That's also not helping small cap stocks. It's not doing anything to Apple and Google. That's just the pure rotation out of those mega cap names into your AI stocks. Let's be honest, in a market where there's no liquidity has already been drained from your small and mid cap stocks. The only areas that still have liquidity left are your big tech names, and that's why those stocks are selling off so aggressive today. And it's taking a lot more selling of those stocks to actually get, let's say, Nvidia to go up 3.5%. That's a large freaking move. With that being said, AMC has short interest percentage of free float at 12.68%, $145 million worth of short positions currently. Days to cover 2.02, 33.24 million shares that are currently sold short. Shares out on loan 42.74 million. Cost to borrow about 1.08%, utilization 63.65%, and a short score of 66.85 out of 100. You do have cost to borrow max down here at about 1.25% as well. Now, if you take a look at the option activity here in AMC stock today from hedge funds and institutions, you have seen 2 orders totaling about $37,000 with a positive order value of 100%. So decent activity from hedge funds and institutions. This Friday, this expiration we have on Friday, it's not a big one at all for AMC. Got about 4,200 calls currently in the money, 37,000 calls out the money, 12,000 puts in the money, and about 20,000 puts out the money. It's next week that is the large expiration for AMC, and when we could maybe get more volatility into AMC stock. Now, if we look at the sentiment today for AMC, it is better than it was yesterday, which is good because yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. Stocks are actually open now. Yesterday, you were at 50, which is neutral. Today, you're at 58, which is bullish. Message volume yesterday was 40. Today, it's at 47. Yesterday was low. Now you're at normal. Participation ratio is at 55, which is categorized as high, meaning more people are talking about AMC stocks, so all is good there. AMC stocks currently down almost 1% at the time of recording this video. We have major volatility catalysts coming even tomorrow with ISM Services PMI. We'll go over that in the next video, what that could do for the markets. But really, on Wednesday, you're going to have Fed Jerome Powell. On Friday, non-farm payrolls and some AI earnings that will be taking place specifically on Thursday. So let me know what you think about this information down below in the comment section. Like I said in the last video, I think $4 per share could be the downside move for this week. The upside move, you're probably going to find resistance around that 50-day moving average at $4.75 per share. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.